Keith, let's have a little fun, huh? A little bit of fun here.
I'm here to have some fun. That's what we're here to do. Yeah.
This is super exciting because it's our first viewer recommendation episode in quite a while.
In a very long time.
I think since Jack gave us The Nightmare Before Christmas.
My favorite movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas.
And I was like, oh man, I don't want to watch this movie. So it's been quite a long time. And my dear friend, Allan Ng, one of my longtime dear friends, finally made a video that he put a lot of thought and effort into. I could tell really he looks good. He's clearly, he's well lit. And let's meet Allan real quick.
Hey, what up, Bluff Council? What up? It's your boy, Allan. Just here in my room. I showered today. I just wanted you to do a movie review on this movie that me and my brother used to watch a lot back in the 90s. It was called Best of the Best. It's a martial arts movie about this American team going up against this Korean team with some drama and stuff along the way.
Allan always acts like he's never heard of the Bluff Council before, but then somehow he knows all this stuff and he really wants us to talk about the film. Best of the Best, 1989.
Here we are.
Eric Roberts, James Earl Jones, for some reason.
For some reason.
Sally Kirkland.
Well, I am a woman, Mr. Kuzo.
Chris Penn. Louise Fletcher shows up. Nurse Ratched. Keith, had you ever heard of Best of the Best? You never heard of it?
No, never heard of it.
Oh, you must not have grown up in a martial arts household.
I did not. Should we end the episode? I think we can go. Maybe I'm tipping my hand. You let me know when you want me to say stuff.
Well, yeah.
I'm sure this is impactful for you and your friends growing up.
No.
Doing your
Don't
karate.
run me in with these idiots.
Of course, you are part of these idiots. You're king idiot.
Just so everyone, proof. Are you impressed? Are you impressed?
I'm not.
Yeah, me neither. You shouldn't be. I got this a long time ago.
Yeah, but I'm sure this movie was a sweet spot for you and your friends growing up.
I had never seen this movie.
Get out of here.
I'd never seen it until Allan.
That's insane. I am shocked.
Until Allan made this recommendation, this request. He talked about it for a long time. So I was always aware of it, right? Growing up in a martial arts household. And being really obsessed with martial arts movies, and especially in that time frame, right? This 89, I would have been 5. I would have been watching this in the early 90s. One would have thought I was watching Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee and Sidekicks, Chuck Norris. I think we need to do a Sidekicks episode.
I can't. Who was he talking to?
You can do it, Barry!
All those Bloodsport, the Van Damme stuff, Karate Kid, the list goes on and on. Best of the Best, I was always aware of it, and I was always aware too that they made like 3 more. I think that's really funny. This film, $5 million budget, only grossed less than 2, and then they made 3 more movies.
3 more? Like, what a time to make movies for that to exist.
Yeah. So I went into this not really knowing a lot. I think I didn't give it a chance because we were such martial arts cinema snobs, and I was like, Eric Roberts. Like, I was like, this guy's not the leader of a martial arts movie in even my 6 or 7-year-old brain. So
yeah, no, you're right.
So popped it on, and I was really blown away.
With what?
How perfect it is? No. I really thought it was like a ton of fun. It is a ton of fun. I think I think it really does so many unexpected things in the final 10 or 15 minutes. Like the entire sequence of that final tournament fight, the US versus the Koreans, I'm just like, my jaw's on the floor the whole time. Like, what is this? What am I watching? What is happening? Keith, why are you so angry?
This movie sucks. I don't even think, I get it. I like these sort of fun time, bad action movies that you kind of laugh at the whole time, and you're just like, this is fun. I don't think that this is even that.
Really?
I think, I don't. I don't. I think there are better bad action movies.
Well, of course there's
to
better.
like. So I have to, I don't know. This is my opinion. I don't know. Like there are better movies that do what you would like from this movie. I think this movie is so bad that it's not fun. That is not fun. Like it goes on the other side of that line. It goes on the other side of that line.
I think
to me,
I didn't know I was gonna have to come so ready to defend my boy
yeah,
Allan's
no, you're
honor.
gonna have to, because I'm happy. I mean, I'll say the worst part of this movie is a technical aspect that I'm sure no one who's just like having this good time, fun time,
Idiots like
romp is
Allan,
gonna
just say it. That's what you mean.
Yeah. Yes. Let me speak directly to you. You're an idiot. I just want to be very clear and upfront. You're a nice man. We shared a car ride one time, I think, and that was pleasant.
It was really left an impact on Keith.
Other than that, your film taste, pure garbage. Baby, you know I love you. The sound mixing in this film makes it almost unwatchable.
Wow.
The version that I got on Apple TV, I got a real version. I rented this film for $3.
That's what he's mad
Apple
about.
TV.
That's what he's mad about.
And I'm pissed about it. But a lot of people in this film do the very classic tough guy whisper.
Dejan is working just as hard.
Bet your ass on that.
Like that Alec Baldwin graveled, the other day we did this and it didn't go well.
You need this fight bad. You need this fight for you, man. This is your chance.
I couldn't hear 50% of this movie because it's whispered for like dramatic effect.
Yeah.
And then the punching and kicking and music is at 11. So I'm like deaf when other stuff, and I have to lean. What did they say? I couldn't hear it. It made for such an unenjoyable experience watching this film because I couldn't hear most of it because of how poor this sound mix is, matching some of the worst performances I've ever seen.
Oh,
so I have
stop.
to really pay attention to how shitty these performances are just to understand what's going on. The sound mix makes this one of the worst films ever made, ever.
One of the worst films ever made.
One of the worst films ever made.
You can be the best of the best.
Because I can't even I can't even experience it.
Wow. I'm gonna have to go
And it's
back.
shitty on top of it. I got more. I mean,
we're going.
I could do this all day, baby.
This is what you wanted, Allan.
This is what you wanted. You brought this on yourself.
I'll say some nice stuff at the end. Everybody stick with us. fans of the film who clicked on this thumbnail, please.
I'm riding alone.
I know.
I love Eric Roberts' performance. Can I say that? I love the swing. I love the swing because Eric Roberts, God bless him, way out of his depth here.
Yes.
But he doesn't hold back. He doesn't hold back.
These three scenes happen in succession, and I go, that is the worst performance of this film. That line is the flagship. And then the scene after, I go, no, that's the worst. And then the scene after, I go, I can't get worse. It can't. Let's start with what the hell is wrong with you? When he's yelling about his son gets in this car accident.
What is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you?
It's the worst performance I've ever seen. Then the next, when we cut to him in the hospital, mid-crying.
Walter, can you hear me? It's Daddy. What? Daddy's here.
He is trying so hard to be upset. I've seen you give more heartfelt performances, you personally.
And I make so many people happy. I do it all the time. I'm just so good at it.
Then Eric Roberts crying at the bedside of his child's hospital bed.
Walter, don't leave me.
It is so forced, and I go, wow, he's laying it on so thick, it can't get worse. And then when he says, You want me to beg. You want me to beg.
You want me to beg? Okay. I will beg. I need this. This is the only thing I know I am good at.
This is the only thing I'm good at. Is the worst performance in the history of performances. Watch it. I want you to clip these three things together.
Yes.
And just show them to the American public about what this film is.
What the hell is wrong with you? It's Daddy. This is the only thing I know I am good at.
This is brutal. It is brutal. You want me to beg?
He's going for it.
Oh, fine, I'll beg.
I love how over the top it is. Like, he's really trying. He's really going for it. I respect his commitment to this film. And I mean that. Like, yes, it is cartoonishly bad, but I think a lot of that, it makes the film endearing in that way, looking back at, like, this guy really believes in this project and he's gonna do everything he can to really deliver. Like, I love in the final fight when he gets his shoulder dislocated, he's like, pop it,
Do it! Do it! Do it!
and then he's like, pops it in, and he's like, ah!
God damn it, I said, David! Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Everything he's doing is so amazing. It's fun.
No, you're laughing at it. You
I
don't
know.
think it's good. You're just having a good time with it. That's the difference between me and you. I think we feel the same way, but you're having fun.
This to me is like a quintessential, and this is the kind of movie I don't like very often, but like the so bad it's good. To me, this movie,
I like so bad.
I know
it's
you
good.
do. So
I love
where it's
seeing
like
shitty
role reversal
movies.
here.
Yeah.
Because I think this movie is like from top to bottom, it's just bonkers. Like, it's such a mystery to me that these ingredients have all come together to make this thing, because it's so wild. And Eric Roberts really poor acting is a big part of that. I really want to know how and why James Earl Jones like signed on for this. Like, it's such a mystery to me, and I was trying to look this up. If anyone knows, please let us know. Like, how did they get him to do this? Because everyone else fits.
They paid him.
Well, I know, but everyone else, it makes sense. Like Chris Penn showing up in this prick supporting role.
Hey! Shit, baby, I'm sorry. God damn it.
Well, that's a good move, Bert. Don't take any lip from her.
Sally Kirkland, no disrespect, she fits in this acting level range. Like the supporting guys, that guys who are the other team members. But then you just have like James Earl Jones and Louise Fletcher, Nurse Ratched, who I mentioned earlier, popping up, I think, as his mom for 5 minutes in a scene, is just like a funny little cameo. But like, how did James Earl Jones like get like, yep, this is gonna, like, the budget's only $5 million. Did he get $4 million?
He got four. He got $4 million. But here's James Earl Jones is an American treasure. Like, he is an iconic actor. I would never say a bad word about him, except for right now. Other than I adore him. He is fantastic in so many things. I can't heap enough praise on him. But he is so over the top. I think he's the most over the top character. Of all the, even as you described, pop it, like, yeah. Even with that, like, his just level of commitment and like serious nature and unforgiving, hard ass coach, like, he dialed that to 11.
No distractions, no exceptions. Those are the rules.
Don't talk to me about rules, Coach. My kid might lose his leg.
We all have our priorities.
Which really leads me to my number one complaint. If you want to get into my number one complaint, I think they do work in tandem, because he doesn't give a bad performance because he is a talented actor, but the direction he is given to I'm assuming to be like, no mercy.
Yeah.
This is life and death at every time you open your mouth. It's life and death. But my number one question is, why is this invitational tournament important to the level that they are taking it? This is the equivalent of a soccer friendly two teams just doing a match to stay sharp. It's an exhibition at best. I wrote it down. It's an invitational tournament between Korea and America. None of this matters. So why are they treating it with such gravity that it is the most important thing on the planet? Why is fucking Eric Roberts going to leave his only child for 3 months?
He's only 5 years old. He needs his father at home. What about your son?
What about my son?
Because he's gonna win a medal?
Can I come?
No, you've got school.
Because it's his dream. It's his life's purpose.
It's his life's purpose to win a medal.
To show that
not an Olympic medal. Not an Olympic medal.
To show that he's deserving, that he's not washed up.
Competing was the only thing that made me feel.
His passion is martial arts. He got injured. He's showing that he belongs.
You have to give me a life and death reason if we're going to treat this like life and death.
They killed Tommy's brother.
The fact that is absent.
Tommy's brother
that there
got
is
killed in the ring.
merit to this makes everything worse. It makes every performance worse. And even though they're bad performances, it goes, why are they behaving this way? You want a participation trophy. You want a participation trophy this bad. Why? I can't, it makes everything, the absence of motivation is the biggest problem with this awful, awful film.
Eric Roberts needs purpose in his life. Tommy, his brother, was killed in the ring. He needs to go get revenge. I did think that it was funny how serious Frank Cuso, James Earl Jones, takes it. Like, I was like, why is this guy such a fucking psycho?
Yeah.
I'm not in your place, Grady. We leave for Korea in 3 days. It's your choice.
And I know,
but that's my point, because there's no reason for him to be that way.
They say he needs to be such a psycho so that he can train these guys, because he never wants to lose another guy in the ring.
I was the coach of that team, Miss Wade. I've carried the burden of his death for 15 years.
Like, they need to be the toughest guys. He lives with this guilt every day that people got lost on his watch. So, they try. It's not like it's just not addressed. I did think it was cartoonish how
the value of the tournament. If it was like the Olympics or $1 million and this guy needs money, they all need money, or so, there's got to be more. If you're treating it like life and death, there needs to be life and death stakes. And when you treat it like life and death and there aren't life and death stakes, it's just a participation trophy, the performances seem way too over the top, because why would anyone react this way? Why would any normal human being react this way? My kid just got into a car accident. Can I go leave practice for this tournament that means literally nothing to no one?
You committed.
No, you said you would do. Okay, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's everyone's emotions are really dialed up.
For no reason. Give me a reason, and then I'll play along.
Yeah.
I'll play along if you give me some reason.
They have to beat Korea or else the U.S. is going to get bombed. That's what you wanted. You wanted a world ending.
That's the way they're treating it.
The sky
That
beam.
is the way they're performing.
A sky beam will rise out of the depths of hell and shoot into the heavens. Yeah, sure. But the bar fight, am I right? We're balancing this out. You don't like the bar fight scene? That's not a great time? I just want to say, in all sincerity, I think one of the hallmarks to a great martial arts film is there needs to be a bar fight at some point. And it's obviously earlier in the film. It helps guys show off. It's a reason for them to show off their moves. I love the line in the middle of the fight where the one guy goes like,
This is just like the train.
I think that's really funny. I think that's a great, fun scene. So you want to take that away from us, and I'm not going to stand for it. I love the scale of the destruction. The bar is literally gutted. People kicked out the front windows, millions of dollars of damage. And they all just hey, time to go, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, break it up.
I thought it was silly that the coach was there the whole time and didn't stop the fight.
He was enjoying a drink.
Until the end.
For such a hard-ass guy.
Such a hard ass guy. Yeah. Like you're ruining our chance. Like stay focused and disciplined. But go have some fun in your bar fight. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Doesn't
like,
he talks about like going to get laid a couple times, doesn't he? Like this is your last chance.
In the beginning,
go out there and
this is
get
your last
some
chance
tail.
to get laid.
Yeah.
It's your last night in 3 months. If some of you are lucky, you might even get laid.
Also
discipline.
ridiculous.
Discipline.
I thought there would be more fighting. I feel like for one of these kind of good time action movies where you turn your brain off and like zone out to be a tough guy for a little bit, like this is fun and quippy dialogue. And there was only the dramatic fight. I thought there would be more fighting throughout. And there was only 2 fights.
But that's kind of what I think is so fascinating about this movie, and I mean this genuinely, is that I love that I think it thinks it's much higher brow than it is. Like
That's I think the problem.
No, but there's something endearing about that. It's like best of the best. The people making this film felt like they were making like a sports drama. And like that's what makes it fun now, is that like it's so hokey and these guys are so over the top and really going for it because they think they're making like this serious emotional character study that also happens to have some martial arts in it and is kind of fun. But like that's what makes it kind of special, is because like instead of just being like just stupid fight, like the Mortal Kombat movie, like this is like, no, this is emotional, like with better direction and better actors, you could see that this simple story could be good.
No, better writing.
Sure, of course.
Better writing.
Yeah.
The
with an entirely different creative team.
Yeah, this could have been a good. I just think it's you're laughing at it and having a good time laughing at it. It just doesn't hit that way for me. There are other films that I would probably be on your side about, where I'm just like, I can't think of them off the top of my head, so shame on me. But yeah, that's fun. It's stupid. I'm just having a good time. It rubs me the right way.
Yeah.
Great. This film, I just couldn't, and I get where someone could watch it that way. So I apologize. I don't mean to criticize it too much, but I was really just like, I'm not criticizing the people who enjoy it. Except for Allan.
Of course.
Other than that, I'm not criticizing anyone else for like enjoying it the way that you're describing it. I didn't enjoy it that way.
Well,
and
especially
I felt
a lot of those
compelled.
people probably saw it when they were 7. And so
and that's fine.
At that moment, it hits you in a way where you're like, oh shit, not only is you're not thinking it's funny, corny then, you just think it's like incredible and powerful because of this, and that. Let's toss
action.
The action, and let's toss it back to Allan one more time, because we should touch on something that he brings up, and I've had other friends text subsequently about.
The one thing about the movie that I love is that it was like the only movie that I would consistently cry at. At the end of the movie, no matter what, even if I'm just watching a clip or I'm watching the whole entire thing, the very ending of the movie will have me bawling in tears. It's like the saddest thing ever.
All right, so Allan gets emotional. That's the best, the end of the film, which I think is not just Allan. I've heard from other people.
Listen, I am an emotional guy too. I get emotional at films. I've cried before because of movies. This is not one of those movies. This is not one of those movies for me. Do you see the emotion? It's too overdramatic, and there's not enough at stake.
Yeah.
To me, the stakes are the problem. I need to find the weight of this moment to feel. When you talk about him popping, like if that's one of the moments that people go, popping, I need to do. And
no, I think it's the end when the Koreans give their medals and say, "Be my brother."
I deeply regret your loss, and I offer myself as your brother.
Oh, that's the
so.
moment.
Yeah,
You can
I assume.
I thought it was. Okay.
Because to me,
okay. You've never. Go ahead. You do it.
I cry at literally everything. I'm the biggest crier ever, like on watching film or TV. Like I just anything. Someone could walk into a room and smile at their child. Like, oh, gee, so proud of him. I just start sobbing.
Yeah.
I did not cry at the end of Best of the Best.
Nor should you.
I think it's because, at least for me, it was like all the shit that was happening in that final fight was so over the top and also really unexpected. Like, to the film's credit, I really didn't see any of that shit happening. And so, like, from like the brick break off from Chris Penn to Eric Roberts' very dramatic
No! Pop it, Tommy. Shit, Tommy, pop it!
fight and pop it, and his shrieking.
I can hold him up for 30 seconds. God damn it, I said, David! Ah!
And then we go to Tommy's big fight to get revenge against his brother's killer, where he's like gonna kill that guy, but it's like all or nothing, where it's like, you're either gonna have to lose or murder this guy. And it's like, why not just go like tap him? Like, I thought that the whole time. So it's like all these things are happening that are really kind of overwhelming, where I'm just like, oh, this is just fucking crazy. And I was kind of enjoying it because it was like in this like, what the fuck is this? This is so wild.
Tommy, no! No!
And then you get to the end where they're gonna give the medals, and then it turns into this really like sappy, these villains, these evil guys who have been your antagonist. Actually, I'd be honored if you were my brother. And I'm just like, what the hell is happening? This is insane.
Everything in this movie is said and not shown. You don't see, you have no frame of reference or real emotional context. The most work they do is on the killing of the brother. There are some flashbacks and they're like, yes. But you don't know anything about the other team. You don't know anything. Everything is, oh God, it's just said to you. It's just said to you. That's why there's no emotional merit to it.
Your wife's very pretty.
Yes, she was. She died when Walter was a baby.
Dahan killed my brother.
My boy Walter, he got hit by a car. He was on his bicycle. He's so small they didn't even see him, and he's hurt really bad.
This movie is awful. This movie, I don't know how you could cry at the end of this movie. And I'm not trying to pick on you, Allan. I'm so sorry. But I don't know where that emotion comes from if I have no emotional context to any of these heartfelt moments. You're just saying the words. This is why I can't go along on this ride, on this fun journey. Because the film does none of the work to earn even the fun part of it.
But isn't that funny because we're talking about how the film thinks it's, I think, like higher than it is, and it tries to give
That's my problem
like you would
with
think
it.
that the scenes, because there's not as much fighting as you think, and because it's a lot more like character interaction, you would think the film probably thinks it's done that.
Yeah, I do think the film, but that's what it's not like campy enough, like on purpose to be like, oh, look at what we're doing. And then it's trying to be a good movie, but it's so bad that I can't, like, I don't know. It's off-putting on both directions.
I think that's interesting because I think like there's zero like self-awareness here. And
Yes.
you don't always, not all films need that. A lot of films don't that have it. But like just 10% self-awareness, I think could have gone a long way in this film.
Would have made this film more enjoyable.
Yeah. Where it's like even a movie like Point Break, which is obviously much better than Best of the Best, but is sort of that like
Tenfold.
over-the-top action movie, has just a little bit of self-awareness where it's like it's having a good time. You know, like this movie takes itself very seriously. And so even like the things that are kind of funny today, which like these really 80s soundtrack moments.
Only the strong will survive.
And cutting to Tommy on his motorcycle.
You'll have to find a way to keep a good man down.
You know, driving around. Like those things are kind of funny today and would be cooler and funnier then if they were played just like I said, a little bit of self-awareness, like this is a thing, this guy's going, but it's like, no, this is serious and emotional.
This is art. Yeah, you presenting it as art makes it tough to wrap my arms around.
But to me, that makes it
just kind of
funnier now.
pretentious.
It makes it more enjoyable now that all of these people have bought so clearly into this. And
you can use this as ammo for the next time where I feel this way about a movie you think is dog shit. Because that will happen. I will be hypocritical. This is seasoned to taste, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I can't wrap my arms around it. I don't think it's fun in the way that you're describing. But there are other movies, and I'm sure we'll have another episode about another movie where I'm like, it's just fun, and I'm just laughing at it, and you're gonna be like, remember Best of the Best?
This will be hypocritical should be the subtitle of our show. Remember, we were originally called The Hypocritic.
Yeah. This will be hypocritical.
We reserve the right to change our minds on a whim. All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Can I ask one more glaring? The thing that I couldn't get over.
Yes.
Is why is I want to say his name is Brickley in the movie, the tough guy. You know, the tough guy on the team. He's kind of the yes.
Yeah.
Why is he talk and dress like he's from Texas?
Yes.
But he's from Miami?
I kept saying he's from Miami, and I was like, what?
Goddamn circus.
Why? And he even makes a joke like, I had to give her some Miami heat or something, some Miami love.
I've seen some fine-looking local snapper out there, and I think they could use some of this sweet Miami love muscle, if you know what I'm talking about.
And he's got a belt buckle the size of Texas. He's got a 10-gallon hat on and a southern draw.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The only people from Miami who dress like that are Cuban. Right? Like, get out of here. It is so funny. I thought the same thing. Like I was reading a recap recently to re-up, you know, because I watched it like a month ago. And I was like, oh yeah, that guy's from Miami. Like what? What? Like why was that choice made? Like I can't imagine a less Miami person.
Like stereotypical. Speaking of stereotypical, I have one more thing that I just remembered.
Yeah.
When Sonny introduces himself, do you know what he says?
No.
He goes, hi, I'm Italian.
Sonny Grasso. My friends call me Sonny. I'm Italian.
He just says, I'm Italian, because that's his character. His character is, he's Italian.
He's saying that because the repute of
not.
You know what I'm talking about.
When I say go, everybody whip out their dick and go, hey! Look how fast the white dude sat down. Sat down quick and said, hey! Some of them still standing. Y'all must be Italian.
And then he also, I wrote it down too. He says, why wouldn't the girls like me? I'm Italian. He says that he's Italian twice in the movie.
It's penis.
I'm not offended. As an Italian, 100% Italian, I'm not offended that they're just boiling Italians down to the lowest common denominator. That I don't care. That I don't care about at all. What I care about how shitty of writing that is, because that's the equivalent. If your character's going to be one note, it's the equivalent of saying like, I'm the handsome one. Hi, I'm the handsome one. It's like you're giving your character exposition within the introduction of the character, so the audience knows what type of character this is going to be. Hey, I'm the funny one. Hi, I'm the Italian. Hi,
There's no way that it could just be that he's trying to swing his dick around a little bit. Like he's
so
like,
proud of being Italian.
I'm Italian, and you know what that means. Like he couldn't just be like trying to be entendre.
You do know what I mean. No, I think it's what's the shortest distance to know people about the one bit we're going to use about this guy? Just say it.
Yeah.
Just fucking say it. It's poor writing. It's poor character development. This movie sucks.
I thought it was great that Tommy was from Fresno, of all places, as a Northern Californian. Fresno is such a random, like, you know, like no disrespect to Fresno. It kind of sucks. It's like, you know, it's out in the middle of Central California. You drive through it when you're going to a place that you want to be. And I just think like it's a very funny location for a character to be from. Very, very random. Shout out Fresno. Ahmad Rashad shows up and you're not happy?
That was the best part of the movie. The best part of the movie is Ahmad Rashad.
I literally wrote like Ahmad Rashad, ! Like, what is he doing here?
For you viewers new to the sport, this is a full contact match.
Yeah.
And then I would say just a general theme of this was that I was on the Korean side the entire time. Like from the beginning of the film until the end, I was like, yeah, get him, Daehan. Like I'm big. We were Korean martial artists, and I just thought like Those guys are awesome. What are you talking about? Those guys are great. They're much better than this pack of losers. I'm gonna root for all of them over Chris Penn, obviously.
We're talking about young things. We're talking about inner and outer labia here.
And I thought it was really funny when they showing the tape, the montage. I mean, this is very of its time for like a lot of martial arts stuff, which is probably why I didn't watch this one. They're like, study this tape. These are the Koreans that you're gonna fight against. And they're like showing, you get him, Tommy, you get him. And it's just all these guys like breaking bricks and boards. And then James Earl Jones says like,
these tapes are always available to you. Watch them. Observe strengths and weaknesses.
You know, like, it's like, what do you get? They're just hitting bricks. Like, what are you talking about? There's like, this is not game footage that you're gonna watch to learn how to fight them. Like, just that kind of stuff is very, there was such a reverence put on like breaking in martial arts, especially of that era, where it's like, that's how you really judge who's incredible. It's like, that has nothing to do with, or very, very little to do with like martial arts prowess. And I just thought like, that's why we didn't do a lot of tournaments personally. And it's probably why I didn't watch this film. It's like, it's more about the showmanship of it than like actual martial arts talent.
Yeah. All sizzle, no steak.
All sizzle, no steak. Allan, Keith, do you want to apologize, Allan?
All right, check it out. Best of the best. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Allan, baby, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I get very Italian, very heated.
Hey, what am I, an asshole? What am I, a fucking jerk? Get the fuck out of here.
He's
about
Italian.
these films, because I make bad films. That's all I do. I write bad films. I make bad films. I'm bad at it too. But these guys get $5 million to make this movie. Why can't I get $5 million to make half that money back? I can lose money just with the best of them.
And that's $5 million back then. So that's like probably like a 15, 20 million today. And I'll tell you this, you give me 15 or 20 million right now, I will make a better martial arts film than Best of the Best. I promise you. I got it written. I wrote it. I'll write it right now. I'm getting worked up, bro.
Your son.
What about my son?